Hey guys, what is going on? It is Jake here today, back with another YouTube video. I'm sorry if this webcam is a little terrible, but I'm working with what I have here. So yeah, I'm going to be using this. Anyway, today I'm going to do something I wanted to do for a while. As you heard in the beginning of the video, I'm going to be reviewing my training plan for the remainder of outdoor track season. If it happens, I don't know. As you guys know, this coronavirus stuff has been popping off recently, which, hey, today they just announced the next 4 weeks of school are going to be canceled starting on Tuesday, which is just, I love that. Not because I'm going to be missing school. I'm still going to have to do some school work. However, I do think that their current teaching is a bit slow, but it's basically like regular school. We don't have online classes or anything, but I'll still have to do my work and study and stuff, I'm guessing, just to prepare for exams. But anyway, these 4 weeks, I just feel like they're going to be really enjoyable in terms of training. I'll be able to get a ton of recovery after runs, and probably more importantly, I'll be able to spend more time focusing on nutrition and all of that stuff. I haven't been very good about that. I've been eating school lunches, which they're not that bad, but I could definitely eat better. And I'll just have more time for all of that stuff, more time for ancillary training, and just more time to have more fun with it, and more time to make videos like this one. So today, I'm just going to hop right into it now after all this ranting. I'm sorry if I keep looking up, but that's where my screen is. I'll show you a picture right now. My setup is kind of weird because my screen is all over the place. But anyways, so I'm actually my second week of training right now. I probably should have made this video first, but obviously I was still in school then. It's currently, Saturday? So anyway, as you can see here, first week, day off on Monday, then just a bunch of easy days. The pink, basically the green represents easy runs, pink medium long runs, and the purple is my long run. And there are other ones that I'll show you, and white is obviously days off. But so this is the first week. All of them were easy pace, even though they're technically long runs and medium long runs. They were all at easy pace. I didn't even do strides that week. It was a good week, I guess, but it was kind of whatever. So anyway, now the second week that I'm in right now, I did, and I have these things here. Since I converted to XL, they might be a little off. These ones aren't, but a couple of them are. But anyway, I've been following these pretty well. 6 miles that day. And so this week I started working out for the first time. It seems a bit early, but I kind of combined it with indoor season. I had indoor season as my base phase, and I didn't really do much speed work then. I did a little bit, but not a ton. So anyway, I had just a 6x200 workout with 300 jog recovery, a bit faster than mile pace. Pretty easy. It wasn't a banger workout, but it wasn't that bad either. I averaged like 36.4, so a bit fast, but it was a good workout. I closed well, so anyway. And then that 8-mile easy run, that honestly killed me. I didn't run that fast. The beginning of it was extremely easy because I was running with Shane on our team, and he had an easy day, so we were going at like 8:30 pace or slower sometimes. And so the first 2.5 miles were really easy, and then I went on the hill, and I was averaging about 8 flat pace. What? No, get out of here. I was averaging about 8 flat pace in the uphill, 7:30 on the downhill, and it just kind of destroyed my legs on the downhill. There's like 2 miles downhill on pavement. Don't know if I should have done that, but it's not that bad. I was okay today for my 5 miles easy. As I said, I had 5 miles easy day. I was planning on doing a race actually, but we got there and realized it had gotten canceled late the night before, obviously because of the coronavirus. So yeah, I didn't do that. So I just did 5 miles easy, no strides or anything. I'm going to do my Myrtle and my 8-minute abs later today, as well as some ankle strengthening exercises and stuff. And so then tomorrow we have 10 miles easy. I might make that more moderate, but we'll see. And we'll cap off at 40 miles for the week. Next week is going to be the biggest mileage week so far. I've done 45 miles. I did several 45-mile weeks in my last training block, but that is the highest I've ever done. So it's definitely going to be a stressful week, and we're adding in some new things as well. First thing is on Tuesday, we're going to be adding our first lactate threshold workout. This is going to be 5 times 1,000 with, I didn't put the rest on there, but I'm thinking about 1 minute rest, maybe less. They're at 6:20 pace is my current tempo pace that I'm going to assume for my current fitness. Maybe 6:30, maybe, because I'm probably a little less than 5:06 shape. I don't know though, we'll see. And then HW means hill workout. I was considering doing more of Ben Barrows style hill workout of instead of just sprinting, doing other things as well, like bounding and high knees. But number one, I haven't been able to find a good hill, and number two, I'm just going to stick with this for now. I might do that over summer for cross country, but for now, my hill workout consists of 3 by 30-second hills on the treadmill with 30 seconds recovery off the treadmill, and then I take a 3-minute rest and do that whole thing again. And it's going to be between 640 and 650 pace, and always at a 12.5% incline. And yeah. So then 8 miles easy. Since I'm working out 3 times this week, I'm definitely not going to take that at a moderate effort, this medium long run here. And also, obviously, the yellow is represents workouts. But the 8 miles easy, I'm definitely going to take easy. We'll have 8 strides after, so it's actually 8.5 miles for the day, approximately. I'm not going to be too particular with that. They'll be about 100 meters. And yeah, so then an easy day before our second workout of the week, which is going to be similar to the one I did the week before. I might change it to something more interesting, but this seems fine. So it's going to be 2 by 4 by 200 with 300 jog recovery in between reps, and that's supposed to be 3 minutes in between sets. I like to make it 2 sets of something so I can change into spikes halfway through the workout when you do fast stuff like this, and pretty much any workout just for race preparation. So that's why I'm doing that. So it's basically an 8 by 200 workout. As you can see here, the first set's at 37, so a little faster than mile pace, then 35, so basically 800 pace. I mean, what's that, 220 pace? I could run a 220 right now, easily. So, not easily, but I could. So, that's that workout. And then my first stressful long run of the cycle, it's going to be 11 miles total. The first 6 are going to be easy, the last 5 moderate. And that'll be pretty interesting. I might do a video on that, I'm not sure, but that's going to be a 45-mile week. And then the next week will also be 45 miles. And so this week we are going to do another lactate threshold workout. This time it is the same distance, the same volume, but it's in 1200s instead of Ks, and the goal is to keep the rest exactly the same. So if I do 1 minute, I'm going to do 1 minute for the 1200s. 45 seconds, I'll do 45 seconds, and relatively the same effort as well. Hill workout again, and that's that workout. Again, 8 mile medium long run, working out twice, so it's definitely going to be kept at easy pace. And then our next workout, we're increasing the volume of the reps a little bit. We're going to do 5 by 300, still with a relatively long 400 jog recovery. First at 57, and then we're going to work down to about 54. I'm not sure what pace that is, but I'll probably put it up on the screen. And then after that, we're going to have an easy long run because I had to change my long run to Saturday, which is going to be the day after the workout, as you can see. So 45 miles on the week, but we put a rest day there because I have a race the next week. I have a race the next week, so we put the rest day on Sunday. Basically, for race preparation, I always like to rest 2 days prior. And then the day prior, I do an easy run followed by some strides. So that's what we did here. We did 5.5 miles easy and 6 strides. And I always do hurdle drills before races or workouts if I can. And then we have a race in Addison. That's going to be my first race of the season. I'm hoping to go sub 5 either in this race or the race after, because my goal of the season, as you guys could probably know, is 450. So I'm hoping I can go sub 5 relatively early. I came out of indoor running a 5:06. So I'm hoping I can run sub 5 pretty early. Again, we have a medium long run after the workout, the quality session of that week, which is the race. So that'll be kept easy again. And then the next workout, I decided to ditch the speed workout because it's probably going to be a mile race, and that provides similar benefits to a speed workout. But I did decide to put the hill workout on the medium long run day so I could at least get a little bit of raw speed in. So we're going to be doing a full 3 mile lactate threshold run with 4 by 200 at like faster than 800 pace with a lot of recovery after that. And then we have on Sunday another long run, but this long run is going to be more stressful because it's going to be 5 miles easy and the last 6 moderate. So still at totaling 11, but just adding on another moderate mile instead of an easy one. So that'll be difficult. And then the next week, as you can see, here's a down week. I'm probably going to change that to more of a down week, actually, like 35 miles, because 5 miles for a down week is probably not enough to get in any real mental or physical recovery. But anyway, so this week I am resting on Monday as usual and doing 3 times 1600 at lactate threshold pace and a hill workout on Tuesday. Very typical. And then the Friday speed session is going to be probably the hardest one, I would say. It's going to be a 2 sets of 2, 4, 2 with the recovery is there. This, you've probably heard people do this before. It's really difficult. The first set's going to be at 73 pace, so definitely faster than mile pace, and then 70 pace, which is, again, basically 800 pace. So it's going to be pretty fast. So I'm planning on that being a difficult workout. Again, 2 sets so I can change it to spikes for the faster set, because I'm probably going to need them that day. And then we're going to do a 10-mile progression run starting at about 8:15 or 8 flat and working down to 7 flat or faster. And that's another 40-mile week. So now we have the next week. We're back up to 45 miles. We had to change around some things for this week, but on Tuesday we do have the normal run. Today we have a 3-mile 90-30 fartlek, hopefully averaging around my normal lactate threshold pace. I'm still not sure what the 90s and what the 30s will be, because I haven't really figured out the math yet, but I'll figure that out when I get there. 90 hard, 30 easy, not the other way around. And then the hill workout, and yeah, the last time I did this, I think I averaged about 540 for the hard and about 720 for the easy, but I'm not totally sure on that. And so we had to move some things around, so I put the long run after that on Wednesday. Going to be kept easy because of that. And now this week we are starting interval workouts for the first time. This is going to be the start of a 3-week phase 3, I'll call it, to my training. This first workout is just going to be definitely the easiest one. 5 by a K at interval pace, so at that point probably about 5:30 pace with 2:30 rest, and then just some fast 200s afterwards to get the legs spinning a little bit. So that's going to be one of 3 very difficult workouts in this phase. And then we're resting on Sunday because I believe we have a race in Avoca, which is my school. Yeah, a race at home on Tuesday. So again, with that race preparation, day off on Sunday, day after is an easy day followed by some strides, and then a race at Avoca on Tuesday. So that'll be good. Again, I should be sub 5 at this point, but if we're not, that's all right. And then we get 2 days recovery before our next session, which I'm pretty sure I've changed this. So I'm going to tell you guys what the actual workout is. Instead of doing 4 by 1200, I am going to do 3 by 1600 at interval pace with probably 3 minutes recovery, maybe 3:30, something like that. But that's going to be the workout instead of 1200s, because I want to build to a really difficult interval session that I have the next week, which is definitely planned correctly, and I'll show you guys that. But the 3 by mile will definitely be pretty difficult as well, so we'll see about that. And then that weekend we're going to go back to the progression run and just try to average faster than we did on the 10-miler 2 weeks prior. It's just an 11-mile progression run, same progression and everything. And then the next week, well, we averaged 45 miles for that week. Next week is going to be the same. So this week, for interval workout, this is going to be the difficult one. 800, 1200, 1600, 1200, 800, with the rest is there. 4 by 200 afterwards. This is going to be a very difficult interval workout. This is definitely, well, first of all, it's the last week of our 3-week phase 3 of doing really hard VO2 max interval workouts. When I refer to interval, I'm usually referring to like between 800 and 2K VO2 max 5K pace intervals. And then when I say repetitions, that's like 400 or 600 and below. So yeah, this is our interval VO2 max workout. Definitely the hardest one. That's going to suck, but we will get through it. I might even change it to spikes for the last 2. I usually don't do that with anything like above 800, but obviously not in races, but in workouts. But I think we will for this one, and of course for the 200s as well. So there's that workout to prepare for an important race called the Third Stenta Invite on Friday. I'm not sure how I'll place in this race because there's a lot of new people this year, and I really do want to place well in this race. But if, for example, Alfred Almond is there, if you don't know them, you don't live around me, but obviously. But basically, they had 3 exchange students, they're brothers, and they're all extremely talented. The oldest, obviously, being the most. He's really fast. We had someone graduate from our school last year named Hayden. He was really, really fast, but I'm pretty sure this guy's faster. I'm willing to bet that this Alfred Almond kid could beat our kid right now. He just ran a 9:34 to place 17th in the state of New York, classes A through D. So he's fast. He's definitely fast. I think he could run on a 4:30 right now. So if he's at that race, then I have no chance of winning, obviously. But last year, Hayden won with a 4:45, and just based on that, I think I have a chance. But again, if that guy's there, then I'm not going to say his name, but I'm definitely not going to win. Even if he does take it out slow, he closes very well. So I think it states he closed with like a 32, and that was in the 2 mile. So yeah, he's definitely good at that. But anyway, we're going to have a rest day after that to prepare for our long run on Sunday. Because of this, I want to average faster than I did in the same long run that I did, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks prior. It's again 11 miles total, 5 miles easy, 6 miles moderate, and that will cap off that week at 45 miles. And now we are starting to taper for our peak race. We're tapering a bit far out, but I'm going to experiment with that. If this doesn't work, then I'll have like a three week taper for cross country instead of 4 weeks, which this is. But anyway, our workout for this week, because we're tapering, we're going to start doing hard speed sessions to prepare for the mile that I'm going to be racing at sectionals. This workout is definitely one of the harder ones. 8x400 repeat with, I'm going to change that to like 300 jog, not 400, because it needs to be less. And I might just make it like 130 rest or 1 minute rest instead of just a jog. I might make it just a standing rest. But yeah, just simple 8x400. I might make it 2x4x400 because again, I want to change into spikes halfway through. But we'll see. That'll definitely be a hard workout, and I plan on vlogging that. We will be back to school at that time. School comes back this week. That's it. We either come back this week. Yeah, we come back this week. So, yeah. But anyway, we'll go down here. So later that week, we have another invitational named the Hornell Invitational. This is another one that I want to place well in, but I have no idea who's going to be there again, and I'm just hoping to run fast there. At this point, I would like to be under 450, but because all the races after this, I really want to place well, and I don't want to have to focus on time. But if I'm not, that's all right. If I get 450 at the end of the season, at that point, I'll be happy enough. Happy enough, but just thrilled. Like that's my goal. You know, I don't have huge goals for this year. That comes next year. This year, I just want to get a 450 or lower, just so I can prepare myself for what I need to run next year. So yeah, 10 miles easy that weekend for the long run. All my long runs are going to be easy from this point out because I don't really think that they're going to make a difference if I take them hard or easy. And if I do take them hard, it will probably make me more fatigued for the workouts that actually matter and for the races that matter even more. So anyway, the next week, as we're tapering, 35 miles. This week, our speed workout is 200, 300, 400, 600, 400, 300, 200. Very hard speed session because this is going to be really fast, and the recovery is not super long. It's not super short either, but it's just your standard speed workout, mile pace or faster, probably faster, and it's going to be pretty hard. Definitely spiking up for this one for part of it. So, and then because of scheduling, had to put the long run after, but since it's easy, that's not going to make a huge difference. We'll just hammer the workout and then take the long run as slow as we need to, or maybe even cut it short if I'm feeling that poorly, but we'll see when we get there. And then that Saturday, we have the Wellsville Invitational. That is, if I've already hit 450, I know I said after the Hornell Invitational, I really care about place, but in this race, I really don't, but it is my only chance, I believe, or one of my only chances to race the 3,000 meter steeplechase. And I do want to do that once just for the experience. I don't think I'm going to place in sectionals for it or anything, or run a very good time, but I just want to run it because it's fun. But if I haven't hit 450 at this point, then I'm totally going to just keep racing the mile, unless the steeple's after the mile. It's usually late into the meet anyways. And anyway, the next week, we're down to 30 miles now. We are racing the county meet on Monday, so that only gives us... Okay, well, back up. So I'm not getting the proper preparation for this race that I normally like to, with a rest day and then an easy day followed by some strides. We're only getting one easy day between a meet and then another meet 2 days later. But we have 2 meets this week. As you can see, on Friday we have another county meet. So basically, there's 2 divisions to our county. We're in Division 2, and you have to place a certain place in the D2 counties in order to transfer to the county championships. But the thing is, it's not going to be difficult to do that whatsoever. Like, I make it every year. It's not something difficult or prestigious or anything. Like, it's not difficult to advance to the next county at all. So I plan on this race being very easy, so I don't consider it a quality session for the week. But the problem is you need to run your event at the meet in order to qualify. There's no time or anything, I don't believe. So I'll run it, maybe tempo or something, I don't know, just enough to get in. And then the next day we have our peak workout. This is going to be a really very difficult workout. We have 400, 600, 400, 200 with 3 minutes rest. I put at to be determined because I don't know what my fitness is going to be, but it's going to be fast. That's all I know. 800 or faster. This is probably going to be the hardest workout, or one of the hardest workouts of this training cycle, and it's going to be hard, but if we can hammer this workout, then we will be set where we should be set for the rest of the season. So I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fast. I'm totally spiking up for the entire thing probably, because I think I'm going to need it. So that's going to be that workout. We only have 4 miles on the day, because it's very little volume to this workout. But we're doing low mileage right now anyway. We just need to keep the workout intensity up, and we'll be good. So just some easy days before the county championships on Friday. I want to place well here. I'm hoping I can score and get in the top 6. But otherwise, if I haven't hit 450 yet, again, just go for time. And then we have an 8-mile easy day at the end of this week. And now the next week is definitely the most important week. It is my peak week. However, I've represented it with 2 different weeks here because I don't know what day it's going to be on, and that'll change what day my workout is on. So if sectionals is on Saturday, this is going to be it. But if sectionals is on Friday, then this is going to be it. But it's the same week, so there is only one more week. It just matters which it is. So it's the same week, basically. So if it's on Saturday, easy day on Monday, which I would prefer that, but it really doesn't matter. Plus, I don't like doing meets on Fridays after a long school day. But anyway, here's our tune-up workout, 1.5 mile warm-up, 4x400 around mile pace. That's what the R means. It means repeat repetition pace. Jack Daniels running formula. Link in description if you want to download the PDF for that without paying money for it. But anyway, 300 jog recovery, and then 4 to 5 minutes rest before we do a hard 3x200. Faster than 800 pace, 2 minutes rest, definitely spiking up for that. That's going to be just fast, like all out. I'm saying like averaging about 30 seconds for 200, 31. So very fast on those. And then our preparation for this is going to be 3 days of recovery regardless of what day it is. It's going to be an easy day, and then a rest day, and then an easy day followed by some strides, and then the sectional meet where I will be racing the 1600 meters and trying to place in the top 6 so I can score points for my team. That is the meet that I will definitely be vlogging, and probably be vlogging actually, and hoping to run fast. So that is my entire training plan for the outdoor season. I hope you guys enjoyed this video overviewing it. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and I will leave a link to download this training plan if I can upload it here in the description of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe.